All right, what's up, gang? Wi-Fi Woo family. This is yeah, you already know who this is. This is Andrew, the absolute goat. He's I believe you're. Okay, let me make sure my audio is good. All right, there we go. Yeah, this guy's absolute goat. He did like. Let me do it. Let me restart the intro. I'm fucking retarded. All right, what's good, everybody? This is Hanu, Wi-Fi Woo. This is Andrew, another student case study. We were supposed to film this a while ago, but yeah, this is Andrew. He's done a good amount of profit since he started, which was beginning of November. He's done, I think November you did how much?
Did like 9K, 5K from just like commissions and 4K from brand deal.
Yeah, that was fire. I remember that. And they just reached out to you and just handed you money, which is fire. For December, you did like 20, how much?
21K. So yeah,
That's
really
pure.
picked up.
That's pure profit, by the way, guys, which is absolutely insane. And you're only 18 years old, right?
I'm 18 years
When
old.
do you
Yeah.
turn 19, bro?
I turned 19 March 27th of this year. So
Wait, damn, you're only like 3 years away. What the fuck? We have really similar birthdays. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, this guy is 18 years old, making 5 figures a month. Very uncommon, but very possible within TikTok, obviously. And this month you're on track to do like what 20K again? Because you're like you said you're like how much right now?
yeah, I'm at like around 9K right now. It's been a little bit slower, but I'll probably get close to 20. So
Insane, bro. And this January 17th, by the way, 2026. So good fucking shit. But yeah, let's get. I guess let's just get started because people want to hear like more of like your story, right? Of where you came from. Just an ordinary kid out in Louisiana, and
yeah.
you were kind of tell the audience more about where you started in terms of like business and online money. Like I believe we met through appointment setting, right? So tell us more about
Yeah.
like how you came about to now.
So I guess I've always kind of like wanted to make money online throughout high school. I tried a pressure washing business. I did some drop shipping, print on demand, and eventually, after the print on demand stuff failed, I was watching some of Pierre Corey's videos, and I got into like being an SDR, high ticket sales, and I joined their program, paid like 3K for the course. That's where I met Woo. I got like my first taste of actual online money, and from there, um, yeah, the rest is history. I started TikTok Shop, and now we're printing. So
Yeah,
yeah,
no, yeah, fire. Yeah, I remember I also did appointment setting as well back then, just because before I found like my true bottom of funnel strategy, I was kind of like it was kind of slow, and I also wanted something more fun on top of that. I always wanted to get into like high ticket sales, but I mean, my personal story with it is I spent a lot of months in the wrong vehicle, trying to find the right vehicle. It felt impossible, and I just was not like taking off with it. Got to a point where I was making still like 10K a month with TikTok, even doing appointment setting. But appointment setting was taking like 8 hours a day. It's like 5 to 8 hours a day, and this whole time I was in like Colombia, like Mexico and shit. 'Cause I was trying to like life max, and like fucking setting manager was like, "Oh, gotta get back to work. Gotta get back to work." I'm like, "Bro, I'm just trying to live life. I'm
yeah,
already making like $500 a day with TikTok, $300 to $500 a day, sometimes 1,000." It's like, why do I have to slave for like? Why do I have to slave for like pennies on the fucking dollar, bro? Like sometimes I don't even think I had like a 2K month with setting, bro. It was cooked.
it
Um,
was so cooked.
we don't have to say what offer you were on because I remember you signed an NDA, but I think your highest month with setting was like it was sub 10K, but it was still like up there though, right?
No, it was like 4K was
Okay.
my best month setting.
Also, this is an offer that I know what offer you're on, but this is an offer that you everybody fucking like kind of knew like this. Everybody knows this guy. This guy's like up there in info, but it's just so cooked because you were like the top second setter and like only made 4K. So,
Yeah.
um, oh my god! Now like obviously you're 18 years old, bro. You don't have like a crazy amount of business experience, right, with online money. But the fact that you just like met the right person, right? Like, we met through setting. Then you like paid me to be your mentor, and we fucking took off, right? So Was it worth the investment? What do you think?
100%. I mean, this is like completely life changing for me. There was a lot of like uncertainty this past year, especially like leading into November before I started TikTok Shop, and like I was stressed and stuff. Didn't know what I was gonna do. My mom was like, I remember a phone call like right before I started making real money with TikTok. This is like 100% real. I was on the phone with my mom because I was subleasing for my sister, staying at my sister's apartment, paying her like 200 bucks a month in New Orleans, living by myself. And my mom was on the phone with me, yelling at me to join the military because like I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like throwing my life away and stuff because I didn't go to college. And it was just like really stressful for me because part of me like didn't know if I was um, you know, actually doing the right thing. But I think it's all about just taking risk on the right person and going all in. And then, yeah.
Well, dude, yeah, we had so much to talk about just off based off that because I remember we had so many calls about just like your mom, your situation, and like it was kind of cooked. But when you say like choose the right person, what made you want to like choose me though out of like all the TikTok gurus?
Well, for one, I knew you personally, like kind of through
True.
setting. And I just knew you were like authentic. You were actually making the money that you said you were. And I don't know, I guess we kind of like vibe too. Like we became friends through that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. There was just a lot of transparency, like, and yeah, it seemed like something I could do. I liked the idea of it being like faceless and stuff like that. So
Yeah, you saw me making money and obviously like we had a lot of calls and like me telling you about my journey. You were like I think some people just need to hear it enough to like want to take action, right? That's kind of why I make videos like this. It's just to like continuously hammer in the message to people who are skeptical, people who don't believe in it, but obviously I'm showing people like Andrew that there are real people like changing their lives with this, right? So it's a beautiful process. But let's talk a little bit more about like your history, bro, with their family. Obviously, you don't have to say like keep out the sensitive stuff, but yeah, bro, like how are you in that? How are you feeling in that state? Because you're about to get kicked out, right, from your fucking parents' house, and like what's that like?
well,
What's the journey like right now?
yeah, I wouldn't say I was necessarily gonna get kicked out because I don't think my mom would let me be on the street, but it was a lot of tension, like in the family, for example. So I was 18 years old doing appointment setting, and I took a one-way flight to Paraguay,
I remember
Asuncion,
that.
and
Yeah.
I stayed there for a month just to avoid going to college. Because I was just so set. I was like, this is what I'm doing. And I wanted to burn the bridges, go all in. That was before I even found TikTok. So I went to Paraguay. That like stressed my whole family out. And then I remember like I was so down bad I couldn't even pay for my own plane ticket back. So my mom paid for it.
Oh fuck no.
Um, I've paid her back now, of course, but
Yeah.
she flew me back home, and then I went to my sister's apartment while she was like flying around the country, interviewing at all these different places because she's going to be like a vascular surgeon. So her apartment was free for 3 months. I stayed there,
Mhm.
and for the first bit, I was kind of in like a depressive state, to be honest. Like I was staying up till 8 a.m., didn't know what I was doing. It was bad, but I decided to go all in on TikTok, and at first, I mean, it was like a little bit slow. Not even slow. For the first like 2 weeks, there was uncertainty. I wasn't making money, and that was around the time my sister was about to move back into the house. So my mom was like really getting on my ass, yelling at me to like, maybe go to college, stuff like that. My aunt and my uncle like completely basically cut me off because I wasn't going to college. Thought I was a bum. So just stuff like that. That makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But it's all about just believing in yourself and taking the risk.
100%, bro. I mean, just out of my curiosity too, I feel like we haven't caught up on your personal life in a bit. Like, are you still with your parents right now?
Yeah, I'm living at my mom's house right now.
Oh, fire. When do you plan? What's your plan of action? Like, I don't know, 2026, bro. Are you trying to move out or what? Are you
Yeah, so I'm seeing this like doctor around here for like a surgery that I'm getting, but So I probably can't leave for like another 6 months or maybe even like 6 to 8 months. So I might move out to an apartment like somewhere in New Orleans by myself. But as of right now, I'm just gonna stay here because it's really annoying to have to move all your samples that you get from TikTok. That's like the worst thing ever. So that's kind of like a deterrent for me right now in terms of moving out. So no plan for
Yeah.
that right now.
You gotta use that one service Cole put us onto though that
Yeah.
turns away your inventory. So for you guys don't know, um as you stack up revenue with TikTok, you will get a lot of samples, like a lot of like that, yeah, like a lot of free samples that brands will just send you. But these samples, if you try to sell them on Facebook Marketplace, average can go up to like 20 to 50 bucks per item, and you're getting them for free, so it's 100% margins. But there are services out there that will take your sample and list them on every marketplace, and they'll take like a 30% commission fee. But you can sell a lot. You know what I mean? So it's you can make a lot of side money, not just with TikTok, but the whole reselling side as well. But we won't touch into that this episode. We just kind of just about Andrew. So yeah, bro. I mean, like that's awesome that you're living with still living with your mom. But you are do you feel like you're gonna move out this? I mean, you're only 18 though, bro. So it's like just stack your fucking money, right?
Yeah.
And then yeah,
I want to stack like 6 figures before I move out. But I mean, that's gonna be soon. So
yeah, dude, that's gonna be amazing. You gotta put that money somewhere too. That not just in the bank, right? So
meme coins, bro.
that shit. But yeah, fucking fire, bro. How would you say like um what would you say like the most impactful thing like has been in your life after making like I don't know this type of money with TikTok? What's that done for you?
To be honest, I was at a point that I know some people try stuff for a lot longer and don't see results, but for me, it felt like I've been trying stuff for so long and haven't seen like any meaningful results. So I started to think like maybe I am crazy. Like I started, like hearing what other people were saying to me and thinking maybe they're right. Maybe I am kind of like a lunatic. But once I got like actual proof of concept, started making like pretty crazy money, it just like confirmed for me that anything is possible with online money. Like actually, it's so easy to make money online if you have the right vehicle, if you know what you're doing. And I don't think I can ever go back to just like a normal job or going to college or anything like that. And it's just like completely changed my worldview.
Oh, that's valid. Yeah. So you said like yeah once the payment started hitting your bank account, it's like different feeling, right? You're like, oh, wait, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, bro, money is not real. It's crazy.
Yeah, low key. Um, fucking dully though. How would you personally say like? Because obviously we have a paid Discord community where there's people in there like sharing sauce, providing value, and just being friends. I just consider it like a brotherhood almost. How would you say being in that community, like what has that done for you personally in terms of like your progress with TikTok? And I guess your mental health too, because I know you said you felt like a little bit lonely personally, but in
Yeah.
terms of like just everything, bro, what has that done for your life, just being in the group and your progress, I guess, yeah.
Um, I mean, growing up in like a small town in Louisiana, to be honest, I didn't feel like I had many like-minded people around me. I know that might sound like a lot of people say that, but I have met a lot of friends like through TikTok Dojo that I literally talk to every single day, and like they bounce ideas off each other. And yeah, I don't know, it is like a brotherhood to be honest, and it's really nice.
Yeah. A lot of sauce being thrown around, around as well for sure. But I mean, yeah, Mr. Andrew, shit. I guess to anybody that's like on the edge of starting, I always ask this question just because everybody feels like not everybody, but a lot of people feel like they cannot be successful with online money, or it's like they're skeptical because it's almost like you see people making like the actual money that we see, like Brian doing like 30K his first month, right? You're doing like
Yeah.
21 racks last month, bro, and it hasn't even been 3 months yet. Like some people just can't believe that the money they're seeing is actually real. Like, what do you have to say to somebody on the edge of starting that thinks they can't fucking just be successful with it?
You're never gonna like fully believe that it's real until you get your first taste of like online money. But if you like aren't content with your current life situation, the riskiest thing is never taking an action, like never taking a risk. Because I feel like so few people actually bet on like themselves that if you bet on yourself and you're like somewhat competent, you can make something work, especially if you try like two, three, four times. So, and each time you learn something, that's the great part. So, I don't know. I think the riskiest part is, or the riskiest thing is never taking a risk. That's what I would say.
Yeah, just being comfortable in your situation and hoping like the right opportunity will somehow fall in your lap instead of just taking action now, right? Because
Yeah,
really the
just
ones
take,
who fucking the ones who actually see results are the ones who just take relentless action imperfectly, even though it's uncertain, right?
yeah,
I'm gonna try to find a picture, but I'll pop it like right there or some shit. I'm trying to find a picture. It goes hard as hell. It's like this rat in a wizard hat saying one must walk forward even in uncertainty or something. I forgot how exactly it went. That shit was hard. But yeah, I mean overall, I think it's Andrew's bedtime. You're trying to go to bed early, right? Um,
yeah, I've been pretty early recently.
yeah, good shit. My fellow health maxer. Um, I'm over here cooked because I'm sleepy as hell, but I still gotta get work done for the tonight. Um, but yeah, overall, the the look is we're just gonna continue scaling and just continuously make money together, my brother. So yeah, for everybody that's listening and tuned in, thank you for watching till the end. You're a real one. Also, do not forget to like this freaking video. I realize how important liking is for YouTube videos. It pushes it out to more people and it helps more people, and it makes me want to make more content for YouTube. I might make a vlog soon. I don't freaking know. We'll see. I'll try to make some stuff more entertaining for you guys. Sometimes these can be just more serious, but less like I guess fun. So yeah, but make sure to like it, please. And yeah, I'll catch you guys whenever I do.